Getting one more season. I wouldn't even call it a season, really. I call it like just an update, just a final update. I read the TWID earlier today. Lots of final updates are coming though. We're getting more daily Bright Dust instead of being capped weekly. I think there's gonna be a cap daily. From there, I think they're unlocking a lot of ornaments, maybe some emotes and stuff that you'll be able to claim from Eververse. And Eververse will now, instead of being a weekly transition for reset, Eververse is going to be daily, updated daily, so that you can collect all of the ornaments and emotes that you want. So I would definitely be on the lookout for that when the update hits. So instead of coming back every Tuesday and checking off a fresh reset, it's going to be a daily thing. Probably around the same time we normally have reset on Tuesdays.
The Cabal incursion is isolated around a nearby Vex structure. They haven't yet had a chance to fabricate heavy fortifications.
We're getting
the Vex are agitated. Expect their interference as well.
Go show them the power of humanity's champions.
I'm trying to remember everything that I read today. To me, Eververse was huge because there's a lot of things that I'm missing that I've always wanted, but it's really just come by weekly and see if it's there. Season pass. I can't confirm or deny. I want to say I read they were gonna do like one more season pass. I really think this one should be free for all players, if so, because I don't see why you'd make someone pay $10 for you know, a season with no content really. I mean, there's content, but it's not like we're not getting like a DLC, we're not getting like an expansion. Like, this is it. The way that D1 is now is how Destiny's gonna be, and it's kind of sad. I kind of want to pull up the TWID again, because I read it like maybe 10 hours ago. Use this phone. Yeah, I bought the deluxe. Well, I bought the whatever one you could get with Edge of Fate and Renegades, the Ultimate Edition, I think it was at the time. Yeah, in general, like, I was just thinking of, like, the people that didn't buy, like, the Ultimate Edition, because I know, like, a lot of people can only afford, like, the $40 and really, like, nothing else, you know? Which we would have gotten another expansion. We would have got 2 more. One in the summer, and I believe one in the winter, so, like, around December-ish. Clearly that's not going to happen, but I feel like it's due to their almost $1 million loss that they've had recently that Sony has disclosed. I think really, like, Sony, like, basically sunset Destiny and was like, hey, this is not working out, and we're not putting any more money into, Destiny when we see, like, we see the charts, you know? We see the charts, there's still people playing Destiny, but it's just, like, the numbers haven't been there since, like, Witch Queen. It's really unfortunate, honestly. Now, the Twig seems very hopeful for it. According to what my friend had posted in one of the Discords that I'm in, it's not looking too likely that a D3
Look
is
at
going to
this.
happen.
Picking apart the Vex like carrion birds. It's pathetic.
There is no glory in what the Cabal are seeking here, just desperation.
Agreed.
Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Destiny. And I was just doing a little short stream to test some things. I wonder if I could do... I know, it's not even coming up. Okay. Let me see here. I might have to find this post real quick.
This Legion's champion is near, Guardian. Perform the rite of proving, call him out, and show him
Let me
the
actually move
power
before I
of
get
the
kicked,
light.
I'm still here, Bungie, I promise. Let me see if I can go to this post real quick. There was one specific person I saw this post on, and $521. I don't see any posts from this person since, they might have deleted the post already. So basically, there was a post that this person named Wario64 put on Twitter earlier today, or technically yesterday, at 6:25 p.m.
The hunt is over.
That got
Excellent
1
work,
million
Guardian.
views.
I'll let Zavala know of your exemplary work here. The Cabal
Well, that was
will be
quick.
feeding
Thanks,
this
guys. I
boss
didn't even
for a
get
while.
pulled. It's okay, my loot will just go to Postmaster. That's probably full. You know, one thing that's always bugged me about D1 and D2, that Xur. That's the one thing I don't like, is Xur. Xur comes on Fridays in D1, and he leaves Sunday. And then in D2, we have him until reset. That's something that will never make sense to me. Alright, so let me go to the post real quick. So the post was, this is credited from Bloomberg. It says Bungie planning significant layoffs following end of Destiny 2 development. Destiny 3 is not in active production. Bungie staff are pitching and prototyping new projects including the Destiny franchise, but none have been greenlit. My thing is, like, why would there be any other, like, why is there any other, like, game under consideration? Like, a D3, I think, would excite the community. My only thing about a D3 is I don't want any content from D1. You know, I think that we all love to see all the D1 content that has come back, whether it's been weapons or whether it's been raids, missions come back, planets, strikes. But in D3, I don't think I want to see any D1 or D2. I want it to be completely fresh, new. Let me quick run the tower real quick. I want it to be fresh and new. And exciting. Let's see here. So I'm here at the Twin, which was bittersweet. So we're getting a new director, which You know, it looks more modern. You're still gonna have the portal activities there. They're just gonna be at the bottom, like next to where the Strikes, Gambit, and Crucible are at. You're still gonna have your legend mode, where you'll find like Crota and Taken King. Um, and then you'll still have your portal activities if you want to do some portal activities. Which honestly, like, I like the portal in the sense that it's easy to find a lot of content that you wouldn't think about doing, and it puts some things into like different rotation. Um, and of course we're getting Pantheon 2.0, so we'll have activities with that as well. I believe they're reprising a lot of weapons and armor sets to be tiers 1 through 5 now. I'm just trying to go down this twig pretty quickly. And a lot of these weapons will also have set bonuses and new perks. Some destinations in the director will have distortions. A new addition to bring more variety and a touch more challenge to your time planet side. Distortions also bring unique rewards to earn for participating beyond your slate of destination drops. We're getting new aspects. Solar Hunter's getting Crackshot, Void Warlock is getting Soul Siphon, and Solar Titan is getting Shield Burst. New Hunter Melee, Void Hunter Phantom Surge. New grenades, all classes are gonna be getting Stranded Stasis grenades. And then I believe class abilities, it's gonna be overhaul for all of them. And then all exotic armors earned since the Edge of Fate will automatically upgrade to tier 5. So if you like farming tier 5s, so the thing about the tier 5s, like the tier system for the weapons now, is I feel like nothing ever really came out for them, and nothing's gonna come of them. They're just something to collect, you know, for the perks and the benefits, but other than that, you could still run weapons that aren't tiered, perfectly fine. We're getting Sparrow Racing back, if you're ever a fan of Sparrow Racing in D1. Obviously seasonal events are being retired, like Summer Solstice and Guardian Games, the Dawning event, and Festival of the Lost. All of those rewards that you would typically get can be earned through engrams at a Monument of Triumph vendor. I don't know who that vendor is going to be. Yo, what's up, Corrupted?
If we're gonna stay here, we should be building more ships. That's all I'm saying.
We've already talked about the Silver and Bright Dust. That's gonna be a daily thing and not a weekly cap thing, as well as a daily rotation of items in Eververse.
Great
And whoever asked me about the rewards pass, there's gonna be a moment of triumph rewards pass, which was planned out for Shadow and Order. That's gonna feature a new exotic hand cannon and ornaments as well, armor ornaments. And then, starting June 9th, players may apply common, uncommon, rare, and legendary armor ornaments to their exotic armors, visible in PvE environments. So it's not going to be Crucible, Gambit, but if you're doing strikes, you'll be able to see all those armors now, or all those ornaments now on your exotic, which is kind of cool. And then I guess one important thing is the Destiny 2 collection, which we've had for the past 3 or 4 years, I want to say, where they just bundle all the DLCs together. It says we're bundling all D2 content packs into a singular purchase, available on June 9th. This includes campaign, dungeon keys, the 30th anniversary pack, and more. Individual content packs and expansions will also receive permanent markdowns in June. So if you're missing something, June will be the time to buy something. Sparrow Racing, which was like one of my favorite things to do in D1. Even in Destiny Rising, I played a little bit of it, and it really brought me back to playing it in D1, and I miss Sparrow Racing. Which is something that I feel like we've been asking for quite some time in Destiny, but we get it when it's coming to an end, unfortunately. There's a lot of people actually chatting about what's happening today. It's kind of crazy.
Guardian.
I think I've claimed my weapon this week. Oh, I didn't. It's 86.
Back to the front, Guardian.
Yeah, a lot of people in here chatting about what's been happening. I see people talking about Marathon.
Good luck, good
Kinda
luck,
wanna see
good
what
luck.
they're saying for a little bit. Hold on.
Rhythmic, physical expressions
Yeah, I mean, the
won't
chat
win a
is- the
fight, but
chat's
they feel
voting.
good. And feeling good is better than not.
Looks like it's all dungeons and raids from now on.
Never thought I'd see so many ships.
Marathon is aight, but it was way too expensive to make. Damn.
We need a centralized city government. Now more than ever.
That blasted dematerialization end filter.
Has something been chewing on these?
Someone just asked if you guys would rather have a D3 or a D1. I've talked about this a little before. What they should have done is scrapped Marathon.
Guardian, hello.
What they should have done is completely just scrapped Marathon,
Take care of yourself, okay?
in my opinion. Marathon should have been a D1 remaster that was going to be available on console and PC, which I feel like would have been huge because a lot of D2 players are now on PC. Right? Hear me out. should have been a D1 remaster, which would have tied us over for a D3, right? Because D1's gotten a lot of, like, resurgence in the past, I'd probably say just 2 years. Not just recently, but like 2 years. So a D1 remaster would have, like, tied us over. Me personally. I think it would have tied us over until they made, you know, because we would still have D2. We'd have a D1 remaster, and then they'd also be working on a D3, which would have been perfect. And then in 3 or 4 years, we would have seen a D3. And then I feel like after they gave us a D3, maybe that would be the time to work on Marathon. You know? Because we would have been prioritized in the D1 remaster and D3, and probably still be playing D2 at the same time. And then they could have just focused all that money that they've made from a D1 remaster and a D3. They could have put all that money into making a potential Marathon. I'm just saying, you know. I think that would have been the plan, you know, if I worked at Bungie, but I don't work at Bungie and they didn't hire me for my input, and I'm sure they don't care. But according to the Twitter post that Wario64 put out, Bungie is getting more layoffs with the announcement of retiring Destiny 2. Which is terrible because they just had layoffs around Witch Queen. And then they've had this $700 million loss, or $700,000 loss. Was it 700 million? I think it was 700 million. Might have been 700,000. It's one of those. They had that huge loss, and I think Sony's kind of taken the reins and pulling the plug, and not necessarily killing off Bungie. Because Bungie's been a household name for over 30 years, but they are taking the reins. It's Sony's money at the end of the day. And Sony really isn't focused on Destiny because Destiny is not their game. They were in collaboration with Sony Studios to make Marathon. That's Sony's baby. Unfortunately.
Do you think you can get those parts to work? He wasn't the same after they wiped it. Did you watch The Crucible last night?
We'll do like one more strike, and then I'm probably gonna call it. But everyone's like, I've never seen so many people chatty in Tower. Everyone's talking about the news, everyone's talking about Marathon, everyone's saying their final goodbyes. But me? Oh, I'm not going nowhere. I'm still gonna be playing Destiny. I am very heartbroken by the news. but I'm not going anywhere. Destiny's been my comfort game since D1. I took some huge breaks in between my time playing in the last 12 years. Destiny is a game that is not like any other game. There's no other game out there that's like it. A lot of people want to compare Warframe. A lot of people want to compare Warframe to Destiny. As a person who's played Warframe, Warframe is not Destiny, and Destiny is not Warframe. They're two separate games, and I don't think they feel like each other. And there's just no other game that feels like Destiny. Like, there's a lot of MMOs out there, and I think the closest one would be Warframe. So if you do like Destiny, Warframe I feel like is a pretty good option, but it still doesn't give you the feel of Destiny.
The Temple to Oryx is protected by one of Savathun's toughest warriors. He's guarding something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. But the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. Leave that part to me.
I really absolutely agree. Oh, I'm about to get that.
That's our guy, the one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
Archangel, my friend, has come to go. It's time to go, my friend. Fucking reload my weapon, I think there was another leaf and high. Oh yeah, he's up there.
Look, back there. The path is unblocked.
But I'm still gonna be playing Destiny. I've loved this game for 12 years. I've put in almost 2,000 hours in just D2. Obviously, that doesn't count the couple years that I played on console still, and I hadn't made the transition to PC yet.
There's your ride. You just hop on and I'll handle the rest. These weird hive controls. I mean, how does this... Ah! There it is. Here we go. Boat's moving.
Yo, what's up, Krypton? I'm about to call it. This is Destiny. Destiny 2. Dude, I can't shoot this guy. What the fuck?
Finch? Why did we stop?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect this. Just a little hiccup. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
But I'm still gonna play Destiny 2. You might see me play D1. I'm gonna be here until they shut the servers
Good
off. I
job.
may not be here as
Boat's
much
on
as
the move again.
I have been, but I'm not leaving Destiny, you know? I know a lot of people are gonna leave. Probably a lot of my friends will leave, but I'm not going nowhere. They're not shutting the servers off. This is just the final. They're doing one final update coming up June 9th, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But they're gonna keep the servers on like they do D1. There's just not gonna be any more like updates, no more content coming out. So June 9th is it. Whatever they put out, whatever they put out. And pray we get a D3 eventually. You know, maybe
Finch,
like,
we're stuck
you know,
again.
3-4 years.
Seriously, but I did the thing. It's just this hive tech.
How did you automatically
so
die
archaic.
already?
Just give me a sec.
My god. All I gotta do is stand here and shoot one ad.
Okay, we're getting close to the swamp now. Temple's not far from here.
You said this is a temple to Oryx?
Yeah,
This is not
that's right.
Halo. This is the people who made
Savathun's brother,
Halo.
the Taken King himself.
This is
These two killed each other about 1,000,000 times over, but she dedicated a temple to him. It's funny how that works. Now be careful here. Something happened to this place. It's overgrown with darkness.
I can sense light here, though. I just can't see it.
dude, these
Maybe
fucking
there's a safe
mobs,
path
bro.
through.
And now because I took too long, I'm just slow walking, so. But I'm hoping the update is like a good farewell, like not like a half-assed job. I hope they send, if this is like the last update that we're getting in Destiny 2 like ever, like I just hope this is a pretty good tribute, pretty good farewell, you know. They just didn't take care of Destiny the way I think they should have. They should have, you know, this was their moneymaker, this was their baby for so long.
Looks like we're all clear, Finch. We're heading in.
I don't know if they got bored, but I just feel like they
Knight
left
guarding
it
this
too,
place? He's an old rival of Oryx, and he's no joke. Pretty funny that Savathun has him guarding Oryx's temple, though.
Yeah, you're probably talking about my my hand cannon here. It's a solar, kind of like fire burst. Oh, he's gonna come to me. I get to babysit. I'm not super bad, so we gotta get this loose in. Oh. This. Come here. That was good, boys. That was good, boys. I can't give y'all either best dress, I'm sorry. Valorant effort, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pretty good fight. Couldn't do it by myself. Couldn't do it by myself. If this one is not a good strike, I'm just gonna leave and call it. It's 2 a.m. I want to get some sleep. Oh, well, GG's, Destiny. GG's. Lovely. Classic Bungie. It wouldn't be playing Destiny if, like, your shit didn't half work, or you get kicked randomly, or nothing loads, or you run into a cheater. But yeah, this was a good strike. I'll complete it. If not, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, boys. I'm leaving. I'm going to bed. But tonight's gonna be Friday night, so I'll probably stream later tonight. I don't know what we'll be streaming. I've been playing Destiny, played Dead by Daylight earlier. I've been playing Arena Breakout Infinite because I actually have been enjoying it again. ESO.
Repeat emergency transmission. This is Amanda
Valorant.
Holiday. My ship was disabled during combat and I was forced down in the EDZ. While I was waiting for evac, I saw a Shadow Legion patrol leading a group of captives to a
I don't
pyramid.
want to do this. This gives me nightmares. I don't want to do this. I hate this strike so much. But it's not even a strike, it's a battleground. I wish they'd make a battlegrounds playlist again when they had it in what was the season called? Defiant? Where you had to play all those battlegrounds. I hated that shit.
Where in the facility are you, Amanda?
I'm in the cell block with the prisoners. Guardian can follow my comm signal right to us.
They've hit a bit of a roadblock at the moment, but fear not, they're en route.
You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I can't run Chroma though. It's kind of what sucks. But do something long range. Oh, I can't use that either. Shit. I really might be screwed on weapons. Well, if I'm just gonna use a fusion, is that really what I want to use though? Do we have any special over here? No. Need some special. Here's some special. There we go, boys. Got a lightsaber. Finish off our night. I got a little bit.
We will breach the pyramid not through its walls, but through the very fabric of reality. Harness my power and enter the Ascendant Plane.
Hope you guys having a really good night, morning, wherever you are.
I must admit, I had several good ideas for this jailbreak, but traversing an alternate reality was not among them.
Guardian's doing what now? I swear, the longer I know y'all, the stranger things get.
Stranger still, now that the witness has
I
arrived.
actually just wanted to test out a couple things with my YouTube stream because I haven't streamed on YouTube in about 3 years or so. And I want to get back into that loop of doing all the scenes again. I think I'm gonna start multi-streaming again. But in case I'm not live, here on the YouTube, you can follow me on Twitch. It's your boy Q. Join the Discord server. TikTok, Instagram,
Whatever you did out there must have worked, Guardian. You got base security chasing their tails. Looks like they're deploying some heavy firepower to stop you, though.
There's something up ahead. It's bringing back a memory, or Uldren's memory, I guess. A familiar voice. Be careful, Guardian.
Uldren.
Banish these taken defilers. They are but empty shells filled with the desires of a greater will. Trust in your light, and they cannot stop you.
You don't have the ammo. I only have heavy ammo. Oh, we got some over here. Cool.
The perimeter of that pyramid for hours but couldn't find any entry points. And now the Guardian just walks in?
It depends on one's point of view. The walls of the prison may be impenetrable, but the walls between worlds are not.
You never did have much respect for boundaries, did you?
Morrisov. If we ever get a D3, I hope she's in D3. My next gamer tag is gonna have her fucking name in it.
I see you on my radar, Guardian. The prison cells should be just ahead. The head guard's a real piece of work, though, so watch yourself.
Target powerful Taken. Seize their essences and consecrate them in your balefires. Once sanctified, the essences will become weapons to lower your enemy's defenses.
Oh, we gotta do another one, bro. Still have Banner of War on, like, I'm just a fucking I'm not dying.
Extraction confirmed. The hostages are on their way back to the farm. Good work, everyone.
Guardian, my ship's nearby, but she took a beating. I could use your help getting her out of here.
Amanda. Oh, rest in peace, Amanda Holiday. I want to say I love that fit. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there for the night. I appreciate it. I will be back later today to hang out, to vibe. I don't know what I'm playing. I probably won't know what I'm playing until 5 minutes before I stream. But this was only a test stream. So, like, thank you guys for hanging out, chatting a bit. I will catch y'all in the next one. Which is later tonight. So, not too long. But I'll see y'all.